Have you ever felt like success is just barely out of reach? No matter how much effort you put in, frustration creeps in, and soon enough, you're moving on to something new? You're not alone. Meet Alex. He had enthusiasm, yes, but zero patience. He'd start something with excitement, full of energy for a few days, but then frustration would take over. The pattern was always the same. He'd drop it and move on to something else. Days turned into months, months into years, and Alex still hadn't settled into anything. His constant restlessness worried his parents deeply. They saw his potential, but also his impatience. So, they decided to seek help from a wise sage who lived on the outskirts of the city, known for his wisdom and insight. After hearing about Alex's troubles, the sage invited him to the ashram the next morning. Alex arrived, curious yet skeptical. The sage greeted him warmly and led him into a peaceful garden filled with blooming flowers and fruit trees. "Tell me, child," the sage began, "what's your favorite fruit?" "Mango," Alex replied without hesitation. "Good choice." The sage smiled. "Now, do something for me. Gather some mango seeds from that tree over there and plant them in the soil." Alex, puzzled but obedient, collected a few seeds, dug small holes, and buried them carefully. It was hard work, but he managed. Afterward, the sage led him back inside. Half an hour later, the sage asked, "Go outside and check if the seeds have grown any fruit." Alex stared at him, bewildered. "Fruits? Already? We just planted them." The sage nodded with a calm smile. "Humor me?" Sighing, Alex went outside, knowing full well nothing would have changed. He returned moments later, shaking his head. "Of course, there's no fruit. Not even a sprout." The sage said thoughtfully. "Let's wait a bit more. Maybe it needs a little more time. Check again after a while." Reluctantly, Alex went back out later, only to return with the same result. Still nothing. "This is pointless." "Perhaps," the sage mused, "we should move the seeds to another spot. Maybe the soil here isn't good enough." Frustration boiling over, Alex blurted out, "This is ridiculous. Even a child knows seeds don't grow overnight. It takes time, care, water, and patience." The sage smiled knowingly. "Exactly, my boy. And that's what I've been trying to show you. You keep starting new things, expecting instant results. When nothing happens right away, you give up and move on. But success is like these mango seeds. It requires time, care, and perseverance. You can't keep digging up your efforts and expect anything to grow." In that moment, Alex understood. The seeds were more than just seeds. They were a metaphor for his life. He realized he'd been sabotaging himself by not giving anything the time it needed to flourish. From that day forward, Alex approached life differently. He started a new business, but this time he stayed patient. He nurtured it with consistent effort, learned from setbacks, and gave it time to grow. And guess what? It worked. His business thrived, and he finally found success. The lesson? Patience and perseverance are the keys to success. Just like a mango seed doesn't bear fruit overnight, neither does hard work. You need to trust the process, nurture your efforts, and most importantly, wait. Remember, patience isn't just about waiting. It's about how you wait. It's about keeping a positive attitude, learning from failures, and staying dedicated. As Joyce Meyer once said, patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. So be patient, be persistent, trust the process, and watch your dreams grow.